Hello Wargamers, Invasive Randomness here, and today I'm going to be talking about Vespid, the red-headed stepchild of the Tau Empire. Before I get started though, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you like the video, I think you know what to do, and of course your subscriptions and comments are more than appreciated. So, yeah, like I said, red-headed stepchild of the Tau Empire, last edition, still a case now unfortunately. A lot of people were hoping that the Vespid were going to get a serious overhaul with the new Codex, and unfortunately that didn't happen. A few things needed to change in order for them to really be a viable choice, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's talk more about the positives right now, and you know, what these guys are really meant for, you know, at least in concept. So. There's 72 points for 4 Vespid Stingwings. They have a 4-up armor save, which is not bad. They're jump infantry. Unlike any other Tau unit, they're jump infantry as opposed to jetpack infantry. So that's an important note. You need to make sure that you're treating them as jump infantry, not as jetpack infantry, because they do work differently. They come with combat armor, which gives them that 4-up, and a Neutron Blaster, which is a Strength 5 AP3 Assault 1 weapon that has a range of 18 inches. So just looking at that, the Neutron Blaster is relatively well suited for taking out slightly heavier infantry like tactical marines, as opposed to guard or Tyranids or orcs or anything like that. So these guys can work to take out some tactical marines or anything with the 3-up save relatively well. And because they're jump infantry, they have a really good deployment option as far as being able to get up close to the enemy and use their blaster quickly. Now, that being said, you need to make sure that if you are using them, you finish off the unit when you engage them. This isn't a unit that can, you know, march up to a full unit of tactical marines and take them out, no problem. You're going to want to soften them up with fire warriors or something else first, and then just mop up the pieces with your Vespid. That's what they're meant for. They're stingwings. They're, you know, sting like a, what is it? Flew like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's these guys. And so that's what you're supposed to do. Now, if you don't wipe out the unit, they do have hit and run, which is really great. It's something that they need to have if they have any chance of surviving. Even though they have that 4-up armor save, they still are not particularly durable. They are toughness 4. Which makes them more durable than most Tau units, but nonetheless, they're not meant to be in close combat. And so, if you have hit and run, you can take, you know, a charge, which will likely happen if you're within range of your Neutron Blasters, because again, only 18-inch range. And they also have move through cover and stealth and ruin. So really, the overall idea here is move them through ruins, get that +1 to your cover save, and when the opportunity presents itself, jump them out, shoot up the last few marines that are left on the table, and then jump them back. And so they can kind of be just this niche unit that can really you know, help you out right at the end of a engagement. You don't have to waste an entire unit of fire warriors shooting at one or two tactical marines when you can just mop them up with a unit of Stingwings. They do only have leadership, what is it, 6, but you can take the strain leader here to bump them up to 9. And because these guys are going to be in relatively small units, again, they come with 4, you can take up to 6 more. They're going to be in small units. You want to have that extra leadership with this guy. And so this is one of the few units in the Codex where I would say that the Sergeant upgrade is actually worth it. Other than that, you don't really have any options. It's just the number of guys and if they take a sergeant or not. So yeah, the main issue with the Vespid is that they are not jetpack infantry. I think that probably would help them out a lot. And just having a slightly larger or longer range weapon would have been really what they needed to be more effective. If you could give them a 24-inch weapon and make them jetpack infantry, I think they'd actually be really useful, especially with the new Space Marine Codex that came out. But they don't have that, unfortunately, and so they generally lose out to other fast attack unit options like pathfinders or drones, maybe even piranhas, because pathfinders are going to be useful from 36 inches away. They don't have to be as close. They can kind of sit back and you can use them the whole game, and they make up their points really quickly if you get some marker lights off on a high priority target. Same thing with drones because of marker drones, and piranhas are also very fast and can be that quick weapons platform that Vespid are also trying to fill, although in a slightly different purpose. The piranha is better meant for fusion blasters. The Vespid are better meant for, well, they only take neutron blasters, but they're anti-infantry, whereas the piranha is anti-tank in most situations. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the Vespid, really. They're a cool unit. I like them. I think they're neat models. They just don't have the vigor that they need in order to really stand out in the Codex filled with awesome choices. So hope you guys like the video. Let me know what you think of Vespid in the comments below. If you use them, love to hear about it. Other than that, happy wargaming.